ALR Live January 18, 2021. Highlights Part 3.
I hope you and Becky can build a happy and healthy life. I hope so too, and thank you so much, Bria. Would you ever consider taking an extended break from YouTube to work on your health? I have done that before, but then the minute I come back to YouTube, I'm just like, whoa. So it's like the breaks don't really, I mean, they help during the breaks, but you know what? Sometimes I look at my life, I'm just like, okay, I'm grateful that YouTube is my job. And I have to process that I'm not the only person who's stressed out from work. I actually have it easier than a lot of people. But a lot of people are stressed out. You know, people who work at Walmart are stressed out. I'm not going to look at them and say, quit your job then. That's fucked up. No. Let's make their job a little bit easier. Stop leaving chips in the toothpaste aisle, you know? So it's just like, it's a respect thing when it comes down to it, and try to make people's jobs just a little bit easier. Let's see. What is your new upload schedule? Also, are you still doing Jenny Craig? Thank you for the super chat. I do not have an upload schedule. I feel like oh God, every time I do a schedule, I fail at it. No one has, like, I've noticed that I don't think there's a single YouTuber who has schedules anymore. Is there? Because it seems like no one does, and people just throw up stuff whenever they want to throw up stuff, and that's kind of what I've been doing. Am I still doing Jenny Craig? No. Why are you so much feistier on live than your videos? I wish you would keep this attitude all the time, calling out when stuff is BS. I love you. Thank you so much for the super chat. And I think it's because, like, in my videos, I'm just, like, so low-key, because that's just, like, how I feel and what's going on. Like, I'm just driving laid back. But then when people come at me hot, I get a little feisty. I mean, if you're going to sit there and say things like I'm a meth baby, I'm not just going to be like, thank you so much, it's so sweet. You know, I'm going to be like, what the fuck? What do you mean? The reason why I brought that up is because someone called me a meth baby, so... What's your opinion on the Trisha Jeffree tea? You know what? I really don't give a fuck. I'm going to say how I feel. Usually, I would keep my mouth shut. Jeffree should not be supported like he is supported. He gets away with everything. Literally everything. It's disgusting. I'm not saying Trisha's perfect, but to talk shit about your friend behind their back to that extent is fucked up. Point blank period. I feel bad. As I sit here, I feel guilty because I popped off. That's just my version of saying I was a bitch. I do feel bad because, like, a lot of you don't deserve, like, that type of negativity, that type of vibes. It's just, I get overwhelmed. I get very overwhelmed. Even something as simple as, like, cooking a meal, I get overwhelmed. You know, I do suffer with anxiety. Doing live streams freaks me out. It is what it is. And when people come at me so strong, I get overwhelmed and my anxiety does rise. And one of my first symptoms, well, yeah, I guess it kind of is, because it is something I talk to my psychiatrist about. When I get, like, really stressed and overwhelmed and in this place of, like, not knowing how to, like, control my emotions, I do get kind of, like, snippy and snappy and, like, you know, and I want to apologize. Because I do feel bad, because you guys come on here to talk and communicate, and there are people who try to ruin it, and I give in to that sometimes. So I feel bad. So I do want to apologize. It's just hard because, you know, the super chat is filled with a lot of, like, rude things, and I try my hardest to ignore it all. So it's just something I gotta work on, is working on, I want to say ignoring it, but it's hard to ignore it. I guess maybe learn how to react to it in a different way. No one's perfect, and a lot of you would probably react the same way, because it's hard to hear so much, like, negative things about you in one sitting. It's hard. Like, the best way to describe it is, like, you're in a room full of people and 90% of them are just screaming at you, like, all the mistakes you've made, all the flaws you have, and then you have this little section of the room that's like in the corner, just like watching it all happen. It's embarrassing, it's hurtful, it's overwhelming, and you know, I have a few choices. I could run away, not really because I can't run, but or I defend myself. And it's hard because when you defend yourself, 9 times out of 10, like, you come off as like a mean person, because I know Chantel, like, she defends herself and people call her a bitch and this and that, but it's like, how do you defend yourself without coming off as a bitch? I don't know. And like, as I talk about this, like, the comments are just filled with hate. It is insane. Like, I don't see this on anyone else's channel. And I'm going to use Jeffree Star as an example again. The shit that he has done in the past and is doing presently is so fucking horrible. Yes, he gets hate. But he has millions and millions of people watching him, but yet he has less haters than I have. It ain't adding up. I know I'm easy to hate because of how I look and my size, and it's easier to hate someone and to jump on a hate train when there's already so many people on the train. You kind of feel welcome to that train, and you're like, wow, this is an area that I can be a part of. And I mean, that's just the point. That's just, things like that is like what literally just pushes me and pushes me and pushes me to keep posting. I know a lot of people think you can't find a job because you're fat. I need you guys to realize that there are jobs out there for people my size. Like, I honestly would love an office job. Like, hook me up. Like a receptionist moment. To me, that sounds fun. But I love YouTube. I literally love posting on YouTube. I have thought about maybe just getting a job for the sake of routine, because when I have a job, I'm there, I'm prompt, I do what I have to do. With YouTube, since I'm my own boss, it's just like, okay, since I'm the boss, I'm choosing to do what I want when I want, you know? When I am bossed around by someone else, it's a lot different. I'm very, okay, what do I have to do? You know, where I live, obviously. It's just, it's absolutely insane. But I am having very strong hopes that this vaccination helps. I mean, there's a flu vaccination. Doesn't mean the flu has disappeared. So COVID is never going to disappear. COVID is going to be here every day for the rest of our lives. But I feel like it's going to get better. There's hope. And if any of you have been affected, like, you're in my thoughts. And I know it's so scary, you guys. Like, when it first started happening, I was more scared then than now. And it's because it's numbing. It's like to the point where it's like, what else is going to go wrong? Like, seriously, what else? I have known a lot of people to get it. And one of my friends, her grandpa actually recently died from it. And I've had a lot of people, though, that I know, not physically know, thank God, but people I know, like from high school, or people that I've made friends with online and stuff like that, who have gotten it, and they've been okay, you know? But it's just really scary because you never know what can happen, so. Thank you for the super chat. Thoughts on Trisha Paytas, Jeffree Star drama? Thank you for the super chat. I think Jeffree's horrible. Gets away with everything. He's rich and beautiful, so. For Trish, me too. Because no one should experience friends talking about them behind their back. Like, that's horrible, in my opinion. Like, I don't know. Okay, so you've addressed the Jeffree and Trisha drama, but what about the Shane and Trisha drama? Oh, bitch, that's sad. Trisha was ordained for Shane. Trisha's always stuck up for Shane, and Shane's not gonna stick up for her. You know what it is? People are afraid of Jeffree. That's what it is. It has to be. That's the only thing I can think of. Literally. Okay, someone said 1,000 likes and a new diet plan. Oh, here's a question. What diet plan do you guys think would be best for me? And if you troll, I'm just gonna get off. I want like a true answer. Like, what do you, as a fellow viewer, think would be the best diet plan for me? You seem high. No, I don't smoke. Vegan. We have trolls if they really think that's for real. Because someone said Octavia. Yeah, right. Don't ever do Octavia. It's disgusting. And unhealthy. Watch them sue me. Ugh. Do you have any major regrets as far as your YouTube journey? Yes. I regret sharing certain things about my life and about my past. Hello, I'm new to watching and I noticed the amount of YouTube channels out there making fun of you. That's sickening. How do you handle that? Thank you for the super chat. Yes, they are making fun of me. How do I handle it? I just ignore it. I mean, there is stuff I could do about it. I could strike, get their channel striked. I could get their channel taken down. You just have to talk to YouTube. It's harassment. But I just choose not to. It's just, it is what it is. Let them make their buck.